Hello, happy Tuesday. We are doing another stuffing video, but this video is mainly just going to be stuffing. We're doing 3 envelopes for the 100 envelope savings challenge, which if you've been watching, you know that I am close to finishing. After these 3, I have 4 envelopes left, which I'm hoping to have this challenge done by the end of this month, which is so amazing to think about. Like, I couldn't even think of this feeling when I first started last year. It's been a little over a year since I started this challenge, and I'm really excited to unstuff this all and then deposit it, and this will be going towards my Discover credit card, which is such an amazing feeling. So this week we will just be stuffing these 3, and then the leftover amount is going to go into the buffer for the week. And then also we are going to do a little breakdown of some unexpected money that I actually got in the mail. So we'll talk about that after we do this stuffing of these. Awesome, so let's get into it. Okay, so let's do, just turn this on, 60, 63, this is like, and I feel like the craziest part, my little wonky envelopes, the craziest part of it all is that, like, you don't really think you're making that much progress, especially when, like, for me, this is all going to a certain debt. So in the past few months, the fact that my Discover card has pretty much stayed like roughly the same. I pay over the minimum, I'd say by about 50, and it still doesn't feel like a lot. But knowing this is about to take $5,050 off of it is crazy. I really feel like I'm starting to, like, gain traction, because I've been, like, back and forth for so many years. And I finally feel like I'm getting traction. I feel like I'm, like, I can see the light, which is such a different feeling from years ago when I was just kind of feeling like my head was underwater and I didn't know, like, how to get through the day-to-day, and just, you know, educating myself, changing my habits, budgeting, doing cash envelopes has really changed my life, and I'm very thankful for it. Sorry, side tangent. 72, 30, 657, 70, 71, 72. So in my pile I should have 3 left. But yeah, so I mean, I think my biggest thing is, like, I am a firm believer that everybody should, I mean, budgets look different for everyone, and personal finance is personal, but everybody should be able to, you know, take control of their finances, because it really takes a hold of you when you lose control. Again, it's been a crazy past over 9 years of the debt, which is insane. So we have all of these filled, and then we have $3 left over. $3 is just gonna go into my buffer. This is a bigger one. I accidentally bought this once upon a time. I can't remember if I got the big one first, or if it, or if it was I bought this size on accident, but I actually like having some bigger ones. So my $3 is just gonna go into buffer. I started having a buffer envelope, I'd say about this time last year, because I wasn't sure when I re-signed my lease last year if I was going to stay or what my next step was. So I started a buffer envelope to either be like my moving fund or my I wanted to get a month ahead of it in rent, and it actually ended up helping me be when I moved into my current place, it helped me be about a month and a half ahead, which is crazy. So yeah, it was a great feeling, and I decided once I moved into the place that I am currently in, I wanted to start an envelope again for whatever comes up. This might change into like something else, but I think my goal is to be like 3 to 6 months of expenses ahead once I pay off debt, because right now my main bills are debt. So that is all done. So we are done stuffing this. Let's color in my little tracking sheet for my envelopes. All right, I just got my little budget binder here to color on to make it easier. Let's see. So today is the 13th. If my pen will work. And again, I started this September 6th of last year. So it is really cool to see my progress. And also another really cool thing I did do is like not only have the dates for when I filled them, but I have kept track of like how many I did for each month and like what the total was. So it's really cool to see that and the progress. Yes, I love it. I'm trying to see, is this my... Okay, yes, this is the right color pencil. So, yes, this will be done. I don't think by next cash stuffing. I will say this week's work week for me is a little strange because I am doing something a little different at work than I normally am. So I am not going to have, I don't think I'm going to have as much cash as I normally do, which is fine. It is what it is. It is a off week for me, having to do a different job, and that is okay. Because I will make more in my like hourly pay, but so that will probably make next week a little different. And then I will be house sitting, so I will probably just sit down and break down what I'm gonna do when I get paid with that as well, because when I get house sit, it's all gonna go to debt. So I'm just gonna break it down because I'm not going to deposit it, take the money out, and then put it back. So as much as it would be fun to watch, but we will definitely do an unstuffing because that is gonna be amazing. Yeah, so we got 4 left, and this, oh my gosh, I am so excited. I had to stop myself because this week I just wanted to just stuff it all, but it wasn't ideal. I did have to put some money aside from what I made for rent, and I was like, okay, I have to be an adult. I can't just do it as much as I want to. So yeah, we have 4 left, and then we do need to break down and talk about the unexpected money, because I definitely didn't see it coming, which is why it isn't unexpected. And I didn't think even if I was going to get money back, it was going to be as much as it was. So I'm going to grab a piece of paper. We're just going to break down what I got, what the plan is for it, and yeah. Okay, so the unexpected money that I ended up getting was actually from my last apartment, I think. I don't know if it was part of my deposit or something along that lines, but in the like almost decade of my life that I've been renting, I feel like I've never gotten a deposit back, because I do have a pet, and you know, usually those deposits are non-refundable. And they always like charge for a cleaning, which is normal. I mean, even no matter how hard I try making it perfect, I feel like I've always gotten a cleaning charge and all of that. So I was not expecting to get any money at all. I just always hope for, you know, I'm not going to get charged anything, whatever. But I ended up getting a $500 check from my old apartment, and I have decided, because I did not expect it at all, we are just going to be putting it all to debt. So I'm going to be paying off my Target credit card, which the balance is $214.74. So Target is going to get paid off once the check clears in my account, which should be in the next few days. And then my Citi card, which actually, I think I talked about this in my last video. I paid off my Citi card, and then I used it for my Labor Day trip with my sister. I ended up spending a total of $258.52 while I was on that trip. And that did include, I got charged interest in the middle of the trip. It was like $5.81, and then I spent $191.64 in gas. It was a 6.5 hour trip back and forth, so I drove about 13 hours. And food wise and like gas station snacks, I spent about $61.07, which I'm gonna have that breakdown. I'm gonna put it up on my Instagram. So if you want to see like the full breakdown, like written, I'm gonna put that up. But then I ended up using $10.31 of my like credit card points towards the total. So I have a grand total of $248.21 for my Citi card. So these two are getting paid off. And then I'm gonna put the remaining $37.05 to my Discover card, because Discover is going to be the next one I am trying to pay down, because my 100 envelope challenge, so all of the money in these is going towards this balance, which I think is about, I'm trying to think, what was it last time? Okay, we double checked. Better to know. So it's sitting at about $5,900 right now. So, and $5,050 of that is getting paid with my savings challenge. So I have been trying, I'm like, okay, $900. Whatever I make house sitting is more than likely going to go towards my Discover card. And then I'm going to guess, you know, the rest of it, the last couple hundred, I'm going to try to break down in the next like month or two. So hopefully it'll be paid down, I would say in October, latest November. So that's why I put that last little bit. But I wanted to make sure all of this was accounted for and not just left in the account and then just, oh, well, why don't I just spend it? Nope, I didn't know this was coming. And this is how I do stuff like this. If I didn't know it was coming, like same thing with my tax return last year, it went straight to debt because I didn't even think I was going to get a tax return. So I was like, all right, boom, bam, done. So yeah, this is going to be what the $500 is going to be broken down. Again, I will have this posted on my Instagram as well. And I will put up the trip numbers, but it feels really good to stay accountable. And I will have 2 of my debts paid off again. Yeah, and then we're getting closer to making progress. So yes, that is going to be the breakdown of that. You know, I'm just happy, like, because I did not expect it. So when I saw the letter in the mail, when I opened it, I was just like, okay, hoping for the best. Expecting it to just say thank you for renting with us. But yes. So that's going to be it for this week. Short, simple, to the point. Next week's might be a little different as well, just because I might not have as much cash to stuff, which is okay. So the next video you might see will probably be me breaking down just kind of maybe like the money glance in the week, what I'm gonna put my what's it called, my house sitting paycheck towards, what everything's looking like. But yeah, should we like set up the month together? I think I am definitely gonna do an October breakdown of like how I do everything. I do need to still stuff some envelopes for this month. I have some that I do every month and then some that are lower priorities, so we'll go through that as well. And I am planning on organizing all my binders and everything, so stay tuned for that. Thank you guys so much for watching, and if you haven't subscribed, I would be more than grateful if you do. And give this video a like, comment, tell me how your week's going. I know it's only Tuesday, but for me it is my work weekend. So tomorrow is my Monday, and I do have a busy week ahead. But yeah, so I'm just, grateful to be here, be grateful to be sharing my journey with everyone, and yeah, can't wait to show you guys more and, just show the progress of trying to figure out, my relationship with money, and just take myself out of the hole I've dug myself, and then be able to enjoy my life. And, I was thinking about that because I do have a travel envelope that I have had for some months. I'd probably say about a year now, and I put $10 towards it every month because I just think to myself, when I am debt-free and I'm able to take myself on a vacation and not have to worry about, I could have put this extra money towards debt or whatever. I can't wait to live that type of life, and, we're building it. And yeah, I am just thankful for everyone who takes the time out of their day to watch this or listen to me. And yeah, I appreciate you so much, and I hope you have an amazing week, and I'll see you in my next video.